What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy, Jay's Ghost Phantom. And I just want to bring in this quick observation from yesterday where I was just kind of going around saying hi to strangers, talking to random people, just for the purpose of, because I wanted to prove to myself this point. And sometimes, people have like different reasons not to speak to you, because, I wouldn't want to speak to a stranger either, right? But what I've noticed was that some people were just more reluctant to speak to you, and some people were just less reluctant to speak to you. And there could be different reasons for that. But what I want to bring into motion here is that everyone has a cognitive bias, right? And that cognitive bias is just a belief that they bought into, right? And if you don't match that belief, then subconsciously, automatically, the other person might look at you in some type of negative light and stuff like that, right? And that bias could just have to do with things that a person grew up with, right? It could be the religion they grew up. A person might have a cognitive bias. You're walking around. Let's say a female's wearing a hijab, and let's say a lady at the cross said hi to her. She might not even say hi to her because she might be biased that, okay, you know what, she's a part of the wrong religion because she got a dress code that don't confirm that she's part of the right faith, blah, blah. You guys get it, right? Everyone has a cognitive bias. And that cognitive bias, man, it plays out when it comes to race. It plays out when it comes to age. It plays out when it comes to culture. It plays out when it comes to religion. It plays out in all. It could just be your skin color. It could be something as simple as like skin color, right? Some people have a cognitive bias that, hey, I'm sure our parents had a cognitive bias in with that nature behind it. Hey, this person might be this skin color. This must mean they're bad and stuff like that, right? And what I want to bring into motion here, what I started to notice is I'm like, damn, why am I taking it so personally? People like it or like me or not. Why am I taking it so personally to be validated by someone that I don't even know? Because the reason why I was just saying hi to random people, hi to strangers and stuff like that, because I wanted to kill that part of me that, was looking for a response from others to validate my love for myself or the value that I had behind myself, right? So just saying hi to people and shit like that, I started to learn things about myself. I started to learn things about others. Like, shit, I might not be so comfortable in a conversation with a stranger and stuff like that. Or, I might not be so comfortable just being like a social butterfly. And, that's something that I want to work on right now. And so that's one thing that I've noticed during these social interactions and going out and stuff like that, is that people in general have a cognitive bias, and you shouldn't take it personal if people fuck with you or people don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we don't know what's on people's minds. And I guess that's when it becomes like the idea of luck, whether you get lucky. Let's say you're a salesperson, you're going out, it might kind of seem like you're getting lucky with people when you're selling, but really when you're a salesperson, you're really just increasing in skill and proficiency when it comes to, how you speak, or just understanding how to catch certain things from a social aspect that allow you to sell this product to a person even more, right? Because a salesperson is not necessarily someone who's good at selling something to someone. Like, yeah, they might be good at that, but they also know who to sell this product to and who not to sell this product to and stuff like that, right? So it's really interesting. But yeah, that's one thing I've noticed. Just go when you're dealing with when you're talking to people, never take it personal, because at the end of the day, we don't know what's on people's minds, and that's okay. They're just in their own world. The reason why I did this is because I had to make it okay for me to be ignored. I had to make it okay for me to be uncomfortable. I had to make it okay not to be validated through someone else's recognition. And that's kind of the reason why I was doing that shit. Because, yeah. But that's kind of what I noticed from interacting with strangers and random people. And I'm going to keep doing it just because I like how comfortable I'm becoming just talking to like strangers. I like the idea of being like a social butterfly, just being able to talk to anyone, anywhere, at any time. And depending on your natal chart, just me being a Libra rising and shit like that, me being personally into building relationships and stuff like that, if I actually learn to harness that nature, that aspect of me, in like just external scenarios, I'll be able to take my shit, my platform, or my ideas way further than other people, just because then I'll be so good at networking, so comfortable with people on the outside. People will just look at you and be like, damn, why is this person so charismatic? Why is this person so exciting and stuff like that? Well, I went through a bunch of experiences that were pretty shitty first for me to be okay with losing and not having something. So that's where I'm going. That's where we're going with this shit. Everyone has a cognitive bias. Be cool with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. The goal is just to be cool in your own space. Literally, the goal is to literally just be so comfortable in your own skin that you literally have no need for anyone outside of you to respond to you. And I think that's a pretty cool thing. You know, I want to be comfortable in my own skin. I think the whole world should be comfortable with it in their own skin. Cause shit, if we're not all comfortable in our own skin, shit, we're gonna be fighting someone else outside of us, calling it a devil or whatever the fuck we be calling it. But yeah, with that being said, everybody, that's all I have to say. Peace out. See y'all tomorrow.